Welcome everyone. This is Zozo Stockwatch, and you can call me Mike. This is a webinar about trading and my new service that's going to be opening on September 1st, ZozoStockwatch.com, and I'm very excited about it. It's been a long time coming, and a lot of people are excited about it, and so I'm finally doing it. So ZozoStockwatch.com, and the trading room will open on the 1st of September. So thank you everybody for coming to the webinar, and so let's get into it. We'll talk about the room, what you're going to get from the room, and also I'm going to talk a little bit about trading and my mindset and things that happened to me to make me a better trader. So the first thing up is when I changed my mindset to trading is a business, not gambling, and treated it like a job, my trading improved drastically. So I'm sure you all understand what this means. Trading is a business, okay? It's not just throwing money at, stocks each day. It's having a plan, having a process, which is where disciplined, focused trading comes in. So discipline means that I'm using a process that I go through a set of indicators or mindsets or time of day for the market. Am I day trading this? Am I swing trading this? I have a philosophy, a process, and I'm not just, holding a stock into earnings or buying it on a 50-50 chance of earnings, which I used to do when I was gambling, because I started in the .com and those stocks used to move like crazy. I mean, we didn't even know what we were doing. We were just buying stocks. And the damn things would move up like 10, 12, 20 bucks sometimes. And, you were just making money like crazy. And then as everybody knows, that all came to an end. And then I didn't know how to trade. And I was still buying stuff, expecting the same movement and it not happening. And I started losing money and blowing up accounts. And so fortunately for me, though, I had a job at night. And I could do my job at night and watch the markets and trade during the day. And mostly in the beginning, I was doing swing trading, but then decided I would start getting into day trading. And it made sense to me because it was that the markets weren't giving you the same, you'd buy Dell on Monday and then by Thursday, it was up $15 or something like that, if not more. The markets were like giving you moves, but then taking it back. So we had to get used to that. And I had to start getting, more monitors and really focusing in on news and whatnot. But that took a while. That all didn't happen just overnight. It took a while. It took an account to get blown up. It took a lot of stress, a lot of cold showers, a lot of denying myself, punishing myself when I would do stupid things, reading, trying to analyze, going into chat rooms, trying to figure out what they were doing. And so, it really was a process. Now I think it's a lot easier. And I think for you, with me, it will be a lot easier because I can be your mentor. I know the things that you're probably going through and I can help you get through them. And I am definitely a very disciplined, focused trader now. I definitely do not have a gambling mentality. I treat this all like a job. So let's go ahead and really get into it. On Twitter, I was voted the most helpful trader in 2016 and 2015. I have over like 22,000 followers on Twitter, 40,000 on StockTwits, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that, I've built up a reputation on Twitter and StockTwits, and, I think I've helped people a lot with the things that I put out and information. Now imagine that at your fingertips in, my service each day, every day, teaching you and looking for stocks and trading. We are going to be a swing trading, day trading, and long-term trading room. We're going to talk about stocks. We're going to talk about the markets. In the morning, we'll look for good day trades. In the afternoon, we'll look for swing trades. I mean, we'll always be looking for swing trades, but we are going to have swing trading. I have my private Twitter feed. I'll put swing trades out on that. And so this way, you can follow the swing trades and ideas. Okay. So we'll move into the next slide. Games are won by the players who are focused on the field, not by those that are always looking at the scoreboard. So, when you're first starting out, you don't want to look at the your P&L all the time. As you get more experience, that won't bother you as much. But when you're new, you want to focus on, trading well, playing well, being in the right position at the right time, trading during the right time of day, focusing on what you're doing. All right, your P&L is important. Obviously, we all want to make money, but when you're new, you want to have consistent green days. Don't focus on money. You want to build your confidence and your skill set. All right, and it's very important. Okay. Everybody has seen this. People have shown this 252 trading days per year. And, here's the math, right? If we get up to here, we're making $1 million a year. Well, I don't make $1 million a year. I come in around this $400 to $1,000 a day. I would say anywhere in between that each day. And you know what? I'm very happy with that. I don't have to white knuckle trades. I take the proper position size. I'm looking to take money out of the market each day. Even if it's, if I have days where I just make $200 a day, I'm happy because I know I can go and do my swing trading and make a little bit more money there, or I have my long-term investments. This is, not fun money. It pays the bills, obviously. I keep a picture of my kids and my wife on my desk, not a Lamborghini, I don't trade from the beach. If I go to the beach, I go to the beach. I'm not bringing my laptop and an additional monitor to the beach. I trade, I go down to my desk. I have about 8 monitors for information. Obviously, you don't need as many because you don't need to watch as much stuff because I'll be watching it for you. I would say most traders need 3 monitors is great. 2 is okay. 3 is better, right? If you're a new trader, you want to come into, trading, and if you can make $25 to $50 per day, that would be wonderful. All right. Don't poo-poo it. All right. You want to just be consistent when you start trading. Okay. Anybody that tells you, oh, you're going to come in and make $1,000 a day as a new trader, it ain't going to happen. All right. Because you're going to be having to play such big share size. You're going to get nervous. You're not going to be able to stay in the position and let it play out. So you want to come in $25 to $50 a day. You want to have 3 out of 5 green days, and if you can, sure, 4 out of 5 in the beginning is wonderful. All right. Then you start to get up to $200 a day, and now it gets a little bit serious. Now you can start thinking about, hey, maybe I can work part-time and trade, more hours. Then finally, if you get up to $400 a day, and in between here, like I am, you can start trading at home for real, and you can kiss the job goodbye, right? But like I said, I was fortunate in the beginning because I was a chef, and I would work at night in New York City, and I would be able to day trade during the day, or I'd be able to watch the markets all day. So I was very fortunate. So if you have flexibility and you can work at night in your job, I would highly recommend it. Like I said, you can find me on Twitter, Zozo at Stockwatch, StockTwits, Zozo Stockwatch. So that's just a brief thing. It can be done. But you have to do it the right way. You don't want to do it with that gambling mentality. You want to do it like a business, and you want to have the proper tools, and you want to be in the right service. And I feel I'm the right service for you. I'm not going to make you trade, things that you shouldn't be trading, and I'll be looking out for you. This is also to the new trader. I want you in my service. Okay, we don't want to kick new traders out. I know they ask a lot of questions, but that's okay. There's a time to ask the questions, and that will be after we do the morning trading, and then after say like 11:30, you can ask away questions. But one thing I wanted to note is it amazes me that newcomers to trading choose to start with an area that instantly requires them to either trade more frequently or in greater size through leverage or margin. It should be the other way around. Only after years of experience and having proper money should someone attempt such a thing. But of course they don't. 60% of day traders are undercapitalized and would do better to build up their savings instead of day trading them. That is why at ZozoStockwatch.com we'll have day trading, swing trading, and long-term trading. All right, so I'm going to offer all these services to you. So if you're a new trader, just do some swing trading. Yes, you can do occasional day trading, but let's not get crazy with it in the beginning. Okay, you're a new trader. Shorting stocks, if you're a new trader, I think it's too difficult. Don't do it in the beginning. Okay, just concentrate on buying stocks and going long. Don't concentrate on shorting right now, because you don't want to have too many different mindsets. You don't want to be trying to process all this information. So take your time. Let's just deal with the long side for now, and then the shorting will come on a need-to basis. And I don't short that much. I like to go long, and right now we're in the right market for it. But if I have to, I'll start shorting stocks and taking instruments that if you go long, when the market goes down, they'll go up. So, but for a new trader, let's stay away from shorting stocks for right now. Just concentrate and keep it simple. The best strategy is the one that you stick with. Well, we don't know which strategy you're going to like. Hopefully you'll like some of the strategies that I give you, and you'll stick with those. If you start flying all over the place and trying this, trying that, you're going to get confused, and that's not good. So keep it simple. Stick with a couple of strategies. Learn those, perfect those. What does Bruce Lee say? He fears the man that's practiced one punch 10,000 times, not the man that's practiced 10,000 punches one time. No amount of reading or paper trading will prepare you for how it truly feels in the heat of battle. And that's so true. You can read all the books, look at charts, you can paper trade, be on simulators, and they're all fine. I mean, you need to do all those things, but not until you get into the thick of it and put the money on the line are you going to really start to feel, what trading is about. And you can start out small, 100 shares, 20 shares, whatever you feel comfortable with, but take your time. The markets will always be here. I can't predict what the markets are going to do, and neither can you. All right, this is something new trade. Well, where's the market going? What's the market going to do? What's the stock going to do? Where's the stock going to go? That's questions that new traders are always asking, and I know their excitement, but no one can predict markets. We can have an idea. We can look at charts and see this is support, this is resistance. If it gets over this, that's strong, that's bullish. We can say things like that, but no one can predict where the market is headed. So keep that in mind when you ask questions in the service or to me. All right, so let's talk about some swing trading a little bit. Which time frame are you trading? A weekly, a monthly, a daily? How much are you risking on each trade? Which markets are you trading? What are the conditions of your trading strategy? When are you trading? Is the SPY above the 50 SMA, below the 50 SMA? Is the stock you're trading below the 200? Are you catching a falling knife? Things like that. Where will you enter? Where will you exit if you're wrong? Very important, okay? You got to keep your ego in check. Where will you exit if you're wrong? And that is one of the most important things. Where will you exit if you're right? No, it's not as important. If you're making money, you start taking some off the table, and you start paying yourself like you would in day trading, swing trading, the same thing. If the stock moves in your favor, you take some shares off and you pay yourself. All right, this way you're playing with the house's money. And if it goes against you, well, oh well, and you break out even, or you take, you have some gains, and then you move on from there. But what time frame are you trading? How long do you swing trade can be anywhere from 1 day to a week, and if you start getting a cushion and your position is moving up, it could be a long-term trade. So same thing with a day trade. You can start with a day trade. It starts moving up the stock, the chart looks good. That could turn into a 1 or 2 day swing trade. So we never know that for sure. Stops for swing trading. Place your stops at a point that, if reached, will reasonably indicate that the trade is wrong, not at a point determined primarily by the maximum dollar amount you are willing to lose. So basically, you're picking an area on the chart based on price action. You're not basing your stop on how much money you're going to lose on this trade. You're basing it on either support, resistance, a moving average, the actual, bottoming tail on a stock. So if it breaks this level, then you're out. So you have to use position size to, stay in some of your stocks. And if it does go against you, if it does break that spot on the chart, then you'll get out and you're willing to take that reasonable amount of a loss. All right. So I'm reading that once again to you. Place your stops at a point that, if reached, will reasonably indicate that the trade is wrong, not at a point determined primarily by the maximum dollar amount you are willing to lose. All right. It's not based on what you're going to lose. It's based on a spot on the chart or support, resistance, etc. Price action. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this a little bit. There's two kind of traders. Usually newer traders are in this emotional area, side, I should say. And a lot of times if you take too big of a share size, you're going to be on this side. So I'll just go through these quick. Trading based on emotions. Oh, I got to get in that trade, fear of missing out. The more confident they are, the bigger the share size that they take. So you don't want to fall into this category. Yeah, it's nice to win, and if you're trading 100 shares, obviously you can move up to 200, etc., etc. But if you're like at 1,000 shares and whatnot, let's not get crazy out there. You're not going to move from 1,000 shares up to 10,000 shares. All right, then you start white knuckling trades. Emotional traders are always blaming someone after losing trade. So this is very important. If you take a trade, it's your trade. All right, that is very important. You don't want to have big mood swings. Don't over celebrate wins, etc. A disciplined trader, you lose, you move on to the next trade. And believe me, in trading, you will lose, but you have to keep your losses small. No one remembers small losses. You just remember the large losses. Large losses you never forget. Small losses you'll always remember. All right? No one trade means much. All right, so here's some trading tips from me. Have a max loss per trade. All right, that means have a maximum loss per trade. If your maximum loss on a trade is $100, stick to that. If you have a maximum loss for the day of $300, stick to that. Shut it down. If you're having that kind of a day, shut it down. Stick to your maximum loss. Never turn a winning trade into a losing trade. All right, I see so many traders doing this. On YouTube, I put out, the secret to day trading. I showed tops, dry ships, and a couple of other shippers, and they all had moved up one Friday on some news from dry ships, and they popped and then they dropped right back down. I bet you a lot of traders were caught in the downside and never took the profits. So if you have a winning trade, take some money off the table as the stock is moving up. Take some money off the table. Never turn a winning day into a losing day. This is a really big no-no. If you're up for the day, walk away. Turn off your platform, your trading platform, and you can look at charts and study and look for swing trades. But if you're winning, walk away. Take the money. All right, tomorrow's another day. So many traders, they're winning for the day, and then the afternoon comes and they give it all back in the choppy afternoon sessions. Don't do that. All right, and this is how you become consistent. If you do 1, 2, 3, your trading and results will improve. Do not have a daily goal. Your goal is to trade well, and that's definitely true for new traders, all right? Your goal is to trade well. Do not look for at your P&L. Trade the technicals on the chart. Trade what you see. You're not trading for your P&L when you're a new trader. All right, here's some chart information, some indicators that I like. This is a 5-minute chart that you're looking at, Apple and AVEO, and I'll just go through the indicators. On the 5-minute chart, I have the 8 EMA, the 20 EMA. I'll get back to the 60 EMA, the 200 EMA, the 200 SMA, VWAP, and pivot points. Now, you don't have to have all these on your charts. I know a lot of people say, well, your charts are too busy. But for me, it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it by now. So this is what I like. Each one becomes important at certain times. Sometimes the 200 SMA and the 200 EMA are important. And other times, pivot points are important. And for me, these are TC2000 charts. For me, pivot points are the closest thing to Fibonacci's without me trying to have to draw them intraday. So that's why I keep them on my chart. As far as the 60 EMA, the 60 EMA is equal to the 15-200 EMA. All right, so let me repeat that. The 60 EMA is equal to the 15-20 EMA. I think I said the 200, so let me repeat it one more time. The 60 EMA is equal to the 20 EMA on the 15-minute chart. All right, so there's a math conversion. You put it onto your 5-minute charts. So now you can watch the 15-minute 20 EMA on your 5-minute charts. And why is this good? Because you get a lot of resistance sometimes at the 20 EMA on the 15-minute chart, and you also get support at the 20 EMA on the 15-minute chart. And by having it on a 5-minute chart, we can see where it is, and we don't have to look at our 15-minute chart. So once again, the 60 EMA, the line you see here in the yellow, is equal to the 15-minute chart, 20 EMA. All right, and we'll get more into that as we get into the room, into the lessons and things like that. If you haven't caught my YouTube channel, I am on YouTube, Zozo Stock Watch on YouTube, and then there's the link, and it's my YouTube. I put out a lot of videos, information, a stock watch list every night on YouTube. So if you want to get to know me, I've done videos on VWAP, I've done videos on scans, done videos on trading psychology and whatnot. So you can see all those videos there, and take a look. And I think they're a very good resource, and may persuade you, if you want to join the service, to see my personality and the things that I'm looking at and my style. All right, so here's the actually, let me bring this over. All right, so here's the pricing. All right. It's $74.25. Okay, you can lock in your price. The service is going to start September 1st, so don't hesitate. These prices will be your prices. All right, if you sign up for $74.25, you'll get it for $74.25 for the duration. The annual subscription is $749.99, and then the semi-annual is $412.50. This works out to $62.50 per month for $749.99 for the annual subscription. This is the best deal. Then you have your monthly subscription, and so you can join here. You click on this, and just waiting for it to come up, and you'll see you'll be redirected. And watch this video too. Watch the videos. And then make sure you enter your Twitter account, okay? If you have a Twitter account, so this way we will have that information, so then you can follow me on my private Twitter feed, okay? So you're going to have 7+ hours of daily education. There's going to be news supplied by the Trade Exchange in the room, okay? There'll be news, audio news. You'll see my scans from Trade Ideas. So you're going to get a lot of extras with the room. You're going to get my mic'd alert calls. All alerts will be in the room prior to them triggering. All right. So alerts will be in the room prior to them triggering. Sometimes I won't have time to type it in. It'll be on the mic, and it will be before the stock triggers. Okay. So you're asking yourself, why should I join? What can you do to help me, right? Well, as the owner, of the service, you're dealing with the owner, all right? I've been a swing trader, day trader since, the 90s, and I'm still here. I've also been an MOD and lead trader in other online services, so I have experience. I have been asked to open my own service many times before, but I didn't because I didn't have the technical resources, the backup, the running the back end. But right, I know what traders go through because I've been I've been through the crashes and the economic turmoil. I've been through the ups and the downs, and I've survived my terrible trading years. Okay, so I've been through it, and I survived my terrible trading years. I've grown as a trader. I've become laser focused in assessing trades, knowing what works and what doesn't and why. I can make you focused and confident. I'll share my experience with you. I will let you in on my strategy and my methodologies, and we'll navigate the market together each day. You are choosing me because I have made the mistakes you are going to make. I can help steer you away from some of the common obstacles to trading success. Overtrading is not necessary. You don't always have to be in a trade. This is a business, not gambling. Adventurous newbie traders, jumping from indicator to indicator, searching for the holy grail, overthinking every tick up or down in the market. Information overload will lock you up. You're always trying to find the perfect trade. My strategy is based on simplistic elegance. My style is based on consistency and focused trading and self-discipline. Maybe you have blown up an account and you're looking for a consistency and a focused mindset, and that I can help you with that and get over the hump. Trading is about having a slight edge, but more importantly, you must be able to manage your risk. So many have hard time to grasp this. You must have detected from the you must be detached from the ticker while you're trading. All right, know the setups. Never let one trade do extensive damage to your capital. Focus, gain discipline, build confidence. All right, simplistic elegance. That's what I like. That's what I want to teach you. And if you're a new trader, you need to start somewhere. I'm a good place to start your new career. You will have my coaching and experience to build off of. If you are an experienced trader, you will have a sense of community and will receive feedback from me so that you can improve your trading and take it to the next level. I've been through many chat rooms where they just want to churn through clients. That is not my goal and not what I want to do. I want you to stay and be successful. I want you to be able to be involved in trading, and I take pride in giving you all my level alerts and technical alerts in a timely manner. All right, this is not a pump and dump service where I dish out my shares off of you members. I'm ethical and trustworthy. All right, so I want to make that very clear. I'm not out here to front run you. I'm here to identify your strengths. Trade. I have experience. Get in the right zone. And learn to trade in any market. All right. So let's see. If you want to read more about me, there's an article here, interview with a trader inside the mind of Zozo Stockwatch. And I got the name Zozo. My name is Michael DeRuzo. So then Zozo came about, and then Zozo was developed. All right, and you can read about my interviews here, and some of my key trading rules, etc. And this is at Trader Mentality. If you type in Zozo Stockwatch interview, that'll come up for you on Google. So I thank you everybody for joining. Once again, lock in your prices. The voyage begins September 1st. The monthly subscription $74.25. If you do the annual, it works out to $62.50 per month, and then we have the semi-annual 6-month $412.50. So I hope to see you in the room and on the private feed. I think you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. You're going to have trade ideas scans in the room. You're going to have news in the room. You're going to have me making calls in the room. You're going to have swing trades. We're going to be talking about the market. The room will open up at approximately 7 a.m. each day, and I'll start out, you'll see the news on my screen share. You'll see the scans, and then we'll move on from there. We'll do like a pre-market chit-chat, see what stocks are moving for day traders, and that'll be around say 8:30, quarter to 9. We'll start doing that, and then we'll see how the room progresses and how we move on. Like I said, the room it will open up at 7 a.m. each day, probably close at say 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock each night. My scans will be up there, news will be up there. Now I won't be talking all that time, all right, because that would be impossible, but we will do classes each day. All right, we'll be we'll have take an hour and a half each day from say 11:30, and we'll talk about the markets, what any questions you need answers to, and we'll definitely answer your questions and help you with your trading then. And then if you need it, we'll talk more throughout the day and as much as I can. All right, so this has been Zozo Stockwatch. Please come check out my site. Please come join. This is the home page, and zozostockwatch.com. Thank you so much everyone for coming to the webinar. Greatly appreciate it. And stay focused, stay disciplined, happy trading, and good luck and good night, and see you around Twitter and StockTwits. And thank you so much for taking the time to come to the meet and greet webinar on tonight. Wednesday. Thank you so much.